most expensive. Oh my god, it's true. Why? This is actually terrible. So expensive. Hola gente, what is up my people? Welcome to yet another video where we put to the test new hair care on camera, and my hair takes the bullet for you. Let's jump right into it. Today we're going to be putting to the test the SHUSU Sleek. This is a smoothing treatment for unruly hair, and well, my hair is wet right now. It's been shampooed so that we can test it out today. But as you guys know, my hair is pretty wavy in a very frizzy way, which is not the nicest and definitely not the easiest. Let me tell you, if this is not the most expensive hair mask I've tried so far on this series, then it's probably pretty close, because this little 200 ml packaging looks very premium, you know, very clean lines, which always tells us like, I'm gonna cost you money, right? Once again, oh my god, the price is $69 on the Sephora website. For some reason, this is a Sephora exclusive type of product, so hopefully it's because it's good. I don't know. What I do know is that this has to be made of gold or something. So what exactly can it do for us? It is a silicone-free, paraben-free hair mask that has a warm and spicy scent. Really? Let's see if we agree. Oh my god, it's true. That's so strange. It is recommended for wavy, curly, and coily hair types, and I'm a wavy girl, so medium to thick hair texture. I think I'm right in there, and it's supposed to fight frizz, revitalize the scalp, and nourish. Let's look at the ingredients, because why is it so expensive, right? All right, let's look at the ingredients real quick. So we have black cumin oil, water, cetearyl alcohol, amodimethicone, bentrinomium chloride, glycerin, and cetyl. Now let's see what black cumin seed oil is good for. According to garden.ng, black seed oil is also known as kalonji oil, nigella sativa oil, or black cumin seed oil. Yeah, it consists of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, and these help fight skin disease caused by bacteria and fungi. This is interesting. It says it also helps boost hair growth and slow down the aging process. But is this true? Well, let's see what Oprah has to say about it in this Oprah Daily website. So apparently it may be not as miraculous as it is sold to us, but does not mean it is completely ineffective. So maybe some more research needs to be done. But some researchers have suggested that it could help people that are struggling with thinning hair or shedding when this is temporary. Closer look at the texture, and then we can apply. It is inspired in the luxurious setting straight Japanese hair. Honestly guys, this feels a lot like if you stirred firm yogurt. That's what it feels like to me. Apply a quarter size amount of the hair mask to wet hair, massaging from mid-lengths to ends. Okay, I'm very skeptical. I'm gonna wrap this a little bit so that I can spread it better, but it just seems like very little product to me. I'm gonna do this part. That's way too little product. Also, I don't understand why it says it has scalp benefits if then the application is not on the scalp. It doesn't make sense to me. So the main benefits of this hair mask are, of course, frizz control, and then it's also supposed to be very hydrating. And to be honest, I have yet to find the perfect hair mask that balances smoothing and hydration like perfectly. Okay, it's up now. The leaving time is 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And since we're gonna do it, let's do it right. Let's see the reviews. This is actually very well rated, 4.5 stars, which for a $68 tiny hair mask. I criticized the OLAPLEX number 8, which was 100 mils for $28. But if you think about it, that is cheaper. It's better work because there's tons of fishes in the sea. The worst critics. Read the ingredients, people. How is it that it says free of silicones, but one of the first ingredients is dimethicone? Oh my god, she's so right. This is actually terrible. I want to say that this is a human mistake, that someone miscategorized this and tagged it as a silicone-free product at the Sephora site. There's no ill intention, but this person is right. It is highlighting that it is a silicone-free product, but then the ingredients say dimethicone, which is clearly a silicone, so she's right. Now that said, I have used, and I have nothing against silicones. This dimethicone kind of creates a barrier against humidity, so it is used on tons of hair masks that promise frizz control. Now that said, it would be just about time that we started to get more innovative ingredients that were actually amazing and really new, because it looks like when we go deeper into the ingredients, a lot of these ingredients just keep popping up, the same ones on so many high-end hair masks. I want to start seeing things that not only look unique, but they are actually unique. But I guess we need to see how things go, if it performs well. You know, sometimes we need to trust the chemists, and, you know, maybe it's the same ingredients but in different qualities or different proportions, and that does make a difference when it comes to the final result. So stay tuned, we're gonna see how things go. Once again, I have nothing against silicones, but I do believe that this is a mistake, and there are people, they're going to be very, very angry with this mistake. Let's check the box. I want to see if the box says it is silicone free. Okay, so the box says nothing about it being silicone free or on their site, because this is a Sephora exclusive. I want to believe this is a data entry kind of issue at the Sephora site only. Oh nice, it says that it is without silicones twice actually on the same page, so I don't know. I also wonder if it's just kind of a special deal they have with Sephora to have it as an exclusive over there, or if they are planning to discontinue it. There's tons of more ingredients in the box at the back, so it's not just those ingredients that are mentioned at the Sephora site. Okay, we got some good info from the reviews. 2 stars. It says it is a very effective, but the fragrance is really, really strong. Fragrances are very personal thing. I don't find it very strong, but you know, we could talk all day about, you know, people liking different perfumes and fragrances. Another one says, wanted to love it, really did nothing for my hair, I'll probably return. Okay, I'm starting to believe I've wasted $69 with these reviews. As always, I just want to focus on my personal experience, as should you. I need some positivity here, so let's look at the brighter ones. 5 stars. I love this product. I use it as I would a normal conditioner every time I wash my hair. Wow, that's a high frequency for this, and it has done wonders for my frizz. Just like the shampoo, the smell isn't my favorite, but it's something I'm more than happy to look past. Okay, good. Wow, this one is promising. Silky, luxurious, delicious smelling moisture. This is good stuff. I'm kind of a hair snob. Okay, let's listen to her. And this product ticked all the boxes for me. My favorite thing, the luxurious musky scent. You see, same scent. One person is like, not my favorite. Another one is like, it's disgusting. And then the third person says, it's a very luxurious scent. So it's so difficult. Besides the scent, it also works. Nice. My hair is fine and curly, and I have a lot of it, and it gets frizzy. Same here. I could tell that this product made my hair much more manageable. Fingers crossed. It's a thick and silky cream. I don't know about the results, but the rest of the things she's describing, like the texture and the fragrance, I would say agree with her. So maybe there's still hope. Another one that says it's the best, My hair was damaged and overall in not a great shape. This product changed my life overnight. Hey, I'm always hoping for a product to change mine. Air dry or blow dry, this really softens hair and controls frizz. So with that being said, actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out because 10 minutes have already gone by, and I'm gonna come back with my hair slightly air dried so that we can see if it's actually true what she says, that it does provide frizz control on air dried hair. And then we might as well also blow dry, because why not? We're here. We might as well. All right, all rinsed out. Honestly, my hair is slipping through my fingers like butter. This really does help detangle hair quite easily, and that is always a plus. We're gonna go about this a little bit different than I previously explained. I think what we could do is start blow drying this side and let this side air dry, and we can then see kind of side by side the blow dried and air dried result, and then even things out. I think I'm gonna pin my bangs on this side, because if not, going to get unnecessarily crazy. Okay, there we go, and I'm going to take it back. I'm going to use my Elchim 3900 and my Olivia Garden brush. These two are also really good for frizz control, so that's why we're doing the air dried side, so that you can have a feel of both. Honestly, I'm not impressed so far. I think I'm just gonna keep it to myself until this side air dries, and then we can see the results with both drying techniques, and I'll be back. All right, so here we go. This side is about 90% air dry, I'd say. Not fully, but we're getting there. And the side that was blow dried. Let's start with the good points. It does detangle hair really nicely and does fight frizz a little bit. I would say it air dries nicely, but I've seen better results. So we're already starting with the bad things. So how can I put this? I think the mask severely overpromises. I wouldn't say either of these sides looks like sleek, luxurious Japanese straight hair at all. Hydration was also another one of those highlighted benefits for this hair mask, and I don't see it particularly beneficial on that point. It doesn't hydrate my hair as much as I would like. In fact, the ends, yeah, they are a teeny bit drier than I would hope. Definitely does not eliminate frizz. Let's just say it's an okay hair mask with a not so okay price point. So for me, it's a no when it comes to repurchasing. For $68, even for a hair care snob like the one we read that review of, based on what this hair mask did on my hair, I don't think it's worth 68 US dollars. Maybe they have something better. Let me know in the comments below if you know. And finally, what I want to say is, if you want to splurge on something that is hydrating and anti-frizz, and yeah, you really want to treat yourself, which is not always needed, but let's suppose you have the money and you want to do it. For those of you, I would say the Orbe Signature Moisture Mask gave me far better anti-frizz results and softness, shine. I mean, it's way better, truly better on all those areas. The packaging, which if you ask me, the Orbe one is way more luxurious. It's full of details, the gold engraving. This is very expensive to make, I guarantee. I was in marketing, so for sure this is a custom packaging. It's almost like a jewelry box. It's beautiful and it performs better. I'm very sure I will like other products by UEMURA, but this one just wasn't it. Guess not the best first impression, but we will see. Hold on, I cannot leave this video looking like this, so I'm gonna even things out. And here we go, we're looking way more symmetrical at least. And one last thing, you see how there's still plenty of frizz in here? So again, not my favorite. Oh, I'll give it one thing. I do feel maybe because there's some alcohols in here, I'm not sure, but it does feel I was able to blow dry the hair faster for some reason. It's not a bad thing, but I'd rather spend a couple more minutes blow drying than have my hair dry when I paid $68 US. And it did not weigh my hair down. There's tons of volume here. So, you know, there's certainly cheaper hair masks that promise the same things. They deliver better results and they have the main ingredient, which is amodimethicones. It's gonna take a hot minute to convince me to test out another UEMURA product. That said, as always, please do leave your experience in the description box below, good or bad, I don't care. We're all entitled to our own opinions. Thank you so much for being here, for stopping by today. Like and subscribe for more, and I will catch up with you all again on my next one.